What's up, guys? I got my HDP50 Gen 2. I recently switched out the Detent because it finally snapped after using full power, no restrictions, and a what I believed was 1050 psi, but I just checked this, and it's 950 output, so it's slightly gone down from where it initially was after I changed the washers and stuff in there. So I need to check my big one to see if it's still doing 900 as it was originally. It's probably doing 800 now, but I'm going to use this on CO2 restrictor and handle. I just want to see how it's working. Right now I have the Alien Play 2.7 gram aluminum balls in here. I just want to get some basic chrono readings. Later on I'll do a versus with these two and possibly with the TR50, but for right now I'm just going to do this on a CO2 tank with the restrictor in here. Probably, I'm hoping it'll get like 15 joules. It could be higher. It's kind of warm out here, but it's not super warm. Sorry about the wind if you hear the wind blowing in the microphone or whatever. So I'll be right back. All right, HDP50 restrictor in here. Nothing in here. This is a 13 joule version. This is essentially stock. 2.7 gram balls and the big CO2 tank. 332, 338, seems pretty normal so far. 340, I do want to break in the detent a little bit because it was a tiny bit snug. 340, so I want to run a bunch of rounds through this. 332, just to see where it's hitting. 338, so I'm going to get some orange balls. I'll be right back. Alright guys, 1.4 gram orange nylon balls. The Alien Plays that I have are like 12.5 millimeters. These orange balls I'm using right now are like 12.6 millimeters. And then the steel ball bearings that I have, they're 12.7 millimeters. So these are 1.4 grams. 448. 448. 444, 444, 444, 444, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So steel ball bearings next. All right, I got 5 steel ball bearings in here, 8.4 grams, 12.7 millimeters. They usually get I forgot, but let's see what this does. 212, 208, 206, 202, 204. So seems to be working fine. I'm gonna take this CO2 tank off, pull the restrictor out, and then shoot a couple things on the 950 psi. All right, you guys, I got the 950 output psi tank on here. Got refilled on the weekend. This is the HDP50, just like before. I'm using the rubber steel balls because that's kind of like the last round I left off at. I'm going to redo the 8.4 gram balls too. I think the detent broke when I was shooting the 8.4 gram balls because there was one shot at about 300 and something feet per second with the steel ball bearings, and then it went down to like 260. And when it went down to 260, I saw air flying out the sides and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that's when the detent snapped. So it probably wasn't the rubber steel balls that did it. It was probably the big 12.7 millimeter ball bearings. So I'm just airing this up right now. It is aired up. I removed the restrictor. I'll show you it on the table over here right now. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be hitting full power. No blockages, no anything stopping it from wreaking havoc on whatever it's hitting. So my tank is topped off. I'm just putting this backpack on, and I will show you the restrictor It is right there. So that was in the handle when I was using the CO2. It is now out of the handle on the HPA tank with the 950 PSI output. So let's see what this does. 2.55 gram rubber steel balls with oil on them. 448. When the detent was broken, I think it was getting like 290, or it was really bad. 458. Super loud right now. 454. 446. I'll be right back. All right, 8.4 gram steel ball bearings. I put 4 of them in there. 12.7 millimeters. Same air tank, same everything. No restrictors. 294. 292. 290. Last shot. 296. On the table right here, I got 1.4 gram nylon balls. These little things, I'm gonna put them in the launcher and just shoot them, just so I can compare the speeds and stuff. I'll probably not use the alien plays, but I'm just trying to wear in this detent a little bit. 570. 1.4 gram ball. 574. 582. 582. Last up, and this will be the end of the video, I got the little BS 1.1 gram rubber balls from T4E. Yeah, I'm just loading them up. I'll only be a second. I'm doing 4 of them, so this is ready to go. 4 1.1 gram rubber balls. 604. 614. 614. 618. So seems like she's back up to par with what she was doing the other day before my detent broke, the stock detent. So having fun with the HDP50. I need to use these after I maintenance them and stuff, or switch out parts or whatever, just for my own peace of mind, knowing that they work. I'm going to assume it's going to do exactly the same thing on a 12 gram CO2, like it should fire and stuff. Obviously not at those speeds, but it's going to work. I was sort of skeptical of the detent being too snug. It hasn't happened yet. I'm just degassing this thing. Turn off my air valve, slid the slide check, getting the gas out of the airline. Everything's now unpressurized and, you know, safe to inspect and look at and all that stuff. So yeah, that's working good. Detent, homemade detent is fine. This is out of gas, not firing, no ammo in here, so I know this works. I could be my road guide or road buddy or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna do a head up challenge with these. Give this one a few minutes to warm up, and then I'll be using this and that with I guess I'll just do 12 grams. These have been on the table for a little bit, but I'll explain all this in the next video. So you guys have a good one, and I will see you next time.